Gobind Singh Tan Tan Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji ਦੀ ਨਿੱਘੀ ਗੋਦ ਵਿੱਚ ਜੁੜ ਬੈਠੀ ਹੋਈ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਰਸਨਾ ਪਵਿੱਤਰ ਕਰੋ। ਗੱਜ ਵੱਜ ਕੇ ਫਤਿਹ ਬੁਲਾਓ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ
ਖਾਲਸਾ
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। So Sad Sangat Ji, today we are blessed to be gathered in the sanctuary of Tan Tan Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj in celebration of Tan Tan Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, our 10th Master's Prakash Dihada. So let us just go back a little bit in our itihas, in our history. At the time where Babur, he was doing Julam in India, in Ahmedabad. So Babur was the first of the Mughal kings who came with the Mughals into India at that time and began killing the males, arresting the females, arresting the children, at a time whereby there was so much fear within India. And Babur at this moment in time is in Ahmedabad. Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj, along with Bhai Bala Ji and Bhai Mardana Ji, they leave Bhai Lalo Ji's dwelling and they arrive at Ahmedabad. And on arriving there, Babur arrests them. At that time, all the females who were non-Mughals were put in jails and they were told to grind the chakkis, which were the grinding stones to prepare atta for the Mughal armies. And so Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj were also put in jail and they were given the same chore. The Guru Maharaj at that time saying Sat Kartar, the chakkis started rotating themselves. And all the other females that were in the jails, they were looking to Maharaj for support. And Maharaj said to them, Tusi bhi Sat Kartar keha ko. Say Sat Kartar, and all the chakkis began rotating on their own. And when Babur got news of this, Babur came running down to Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj because he realized that his Khuda, his God has arrived in his jail. And he fell to the feet of Tan Tan Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj, apologizing for arresting them. He said, please forgive me, Maharaj, and Maharaj just sat quietly with their eyes closed. In those days, marijuana was considered to be something of a virtuous level for the Mughals, so he brought a thal of marijuana and put it in front of Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj. And Maharaj said to him, I want you to clench in your fist and place this in front of me. So he clenched in his muthi, in his fist, and he put 7 helpings of that in front of Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj. At that time, Sad Sangat Ji, Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj said, you have put 7 helpings of this in front of me. And so for 7 generations, the Mughals will rule over this area. And Babur ne sun ke questioned Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj, why only for 7 generations? He said, because your generations to come are going to be very aggressive, very tyrannical. They're going to go against human rights. They're going to force their own dharma upon others. And for such reason, it will only be 7 generations. And Babur then asked another question. They said, when? They said, you are my Khuda. You are giving us the Raj. So how will you take this Raj from us? Please tell me. Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj said at that time, we will give 7 sacrifices for your 7 helpings. For that Raj to be relieved from you. And we know Sad Sangat Ji, the sacrifices, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj, Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj, Mata Gujri, the Char Sahibzade. So Sad Sangat Ji, we should be blessed that we have been born in the house of Tan Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj. Blessed in the house of Tan Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. Never has there ever been a peer, a prophet like Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, and never will there ever be. So we should be proud. We should understand our history. We should take away the learning lessons when we come to the Gurukar and what is expected of us and how we are supposed to live our life. So going on from here, Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, they write in Bichittar Natak and Dasam Granth, Guru Sahib writes their own autobiography. And this first Shabad that we're going to sing, Ab main apni katha bakhano, tab sadat jeh bid muhyano. This is Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj telling us in his own words, his own story. Guru Sahib explains that in their previous life, they were meditating in Hemkund. Where there were 7 peaks, where the Pandavas, anyone who knows the history of Mahabharat, where the Pandits used to come and meditate before. And Guru Sahib explains that they were connected, they were embedded with God. But God comes and says to them that we have a job for you to do. You have to go back to earth. So let's come together, Sad Sangat Ji. So at that time, in his previous incarnation, Tan Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, in a conversation with God in his formless form, saying, I have no desire to come back to this earth. He said, I'm totally absorbed with the charan of Waheguru. I'm at bliss. But Guru Sahib says, Jo tyo prabh humko samjhayo. That Waheguru convinces me that I need to take his form in the human form. To put that balance of peace, to impart that seed of bhakti on earth. And it's in this manner Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj says, Im keh ke eh lok pathayo. That God, that Waheguru, in his formless form, convinced me to come back to this earth. So Sad Sangat Ji, what need was there for Tan Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj at the age of 9 to send their father Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji to Delhi to give his head? What need was there for them to sacrifice their beautiful 4 sons at Char Sahibzade at such a young age? If we, the children of Tan Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, don't uphold that Jivan, that life that he is, that discipline that He has given us. So it's at times like this, Sad Sangat Ji, that we must reflect upon our own journey. Maybe we wake up 5 minutes earlier in the morning and we partake in doing some simran, some meditation. Maybe we come to the Gurdwara more often. Maybe we partake in doing some seva. Everyone's on their own journey. It's not for me or anyone else to say to somebody else that you should do this and you should do that. But it's times like this that we must reflect upon our own journey, that we must question our own purpose in life. How many of us have actually thought about what our purpose is coming to this earth? When we look in the mirror, do you ever ask that question? Why me? Why these parents? Why these siblings? Why this household? So Waheguru has set us all on our journey. You know, Gurbani tells us that ਜਦੋਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਪੈਰ ਉੱਪਰ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਡਾ ਸਿਰ ਨੀਵਾਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ. So when our feet were up in the air and our head were down below, in our Mata's garb, in the mother's womb, Guru Granth Sahib Ji explicitly explains to us that for those 9 months, we were fully attached to Waheguru. Consider the umbilical cord and attachment to Waheguru. And sometimes you may hear in the Western world how when a female is pregnant and the baby kicks and everyone gets super excited when the baby is kicking. Actually what Gurbani tells us is that for a split second, for whatever reason, that child becomes separated from Waheguru. And he's actually kicking in anguish to say that, Waheguru, you're holding my hand and you let it go for a split second. That's the detail that Guru Granth Sahib Ji explains to us. Then Maharaj says, "E jo duniya seher mele dastagiri nahi." That when the umbilical cord is cut and we come into this earth, that this dunya, seher mela, is just a magic show. It's a distraction. Everything we do is just a distraction. Our family members around us are a distraction. Our jobs, our chasing Maya, our households, everything we do. Guru Sahib teaches us that our sole purpose on this earth is to go back to that union with Waheguru, with Paramatma that we had for 9 months when we were in the womb. So going on to the Prakash Purab of Tan Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj, they move on from Bakala to Tribeni in the area of Patna. And at that time their mother, the Mahal, the wife of Tan Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Maharaj, or 6th Guru, they plead with Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj, with their son, the Guru. And they say that Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji had said that in my household I will be blessed with a son and a grandson who will give the Raj, the Khalsa Raj, give rise to the Khalsa Raj. But I have seen no sign yet of my grandson. And Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj, the 9th Guru at that time, they collated the 6 and they had an Akhand Sahib. And on the bog of the Akhand Sahib, history tells us that that's when the conception of Tan Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj took place. And when Tan Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj Prakash happens, history tells us it's approximately 2:45 a.m. and flowers are dropping from the heavens, the Devi, Devte, the demigods, who also are begging for Guru Sahib's darshan. They take the form of human beings and they sit outside the door of Tan Tan Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj and they recite Asa Diwar. In the home of Salis Rai. So look at the connection between the Gurus. Salis Rai was a devout follower of Tan Tan Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj. So when Tan Tan Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj visited Patna, Guru Sahib stayed with him for some days. And when Guru Sahib was ready to leave, Salis Rai said, please stay, Guru Sahib, stay longer with me. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj said, I will return to you in my 10th form, and never mind staying a few days, I will stay 7 years with you. And it's in Salis Rai's dwelling that Tan Tan Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj Prakash happens. And some miles away in the area of Lucknow, there was a great Pir Pikan Shah, a Muslim fakir. And he used to get up, he had his followers with him, they used to face in the direction of the Kaaba in the east, and they used to partake in their prayers every morning. And when Guru Sahib's Prakash happened, Pir Pikan Shah, instead of facing east, he was facing west. And the followers thought, Pagal ho gaya, he's lost his mind. He's going against everything that Islam teaches us. He's changing the rules. And they questioned him. And they said, what are you doing? Why are you facing the west? And he says, because my Allah is in the direction of the west today. And he travels for 40 days on foot to have the darshan of Tan Tan Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. He sat outside the house, and at that time, Mata Nanki Ji, Mata Gujar Ji, Maja Gujri Ji, they would not allow anyone to see Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, because as we know at that time, the Mughals were still out in force. They knew that anyone in the house of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj is going to be a problem for them. So for safety reasons, they would not allow it. But Pir Pikan Shah, he said to Mataji that until I have my Khuda's darshan, I will not take a sip of water or eat any food. And after 3 days, Mataji brought Guru Sahib out so that he could have the darshan. But Pir Pikan Shah was also a man of reverence of God. He had certain powers himself. And he thought, I'm going to test Guru Sahib and see if this actually is my Khuda. He had tutti on 2 hands, dried coconuts. And he thought in his head, if Maharaj touches the one on the left, then he has come here to be the Guru of the Musliman. Whereas if he touches the one on the right, he is here as a peer for the Hindus. At that time, Guru Sahib's Mama Ji was holding on to Guru Sahib, and he put both his hands forward to touch them both equally, to say that he is Waheguru to all. He's everyone's God. We know that Maharaj then stayed there for 7 years. They met their father when they were 5 years of age, Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj, and they went to Punjab around 7 years of age. And it was at 9 years of age that Guru Sahib sent their father to their deathbed to give up their head for our Panth.